Hi guys, I bet in this COVID-19 season there are things you're observing as you walk around, as you get into that mat to go to work or to go wherever you're going, then as you get into another mat even coming back to your house, or in those estate roads as you walk around. There are several things you can observe. Number one, a mask is not a sole protection against COVID-19. As you understand, COVID-19 is a virus that spreads mostly through contact. So it can be through contact. For instance, if someone has the virus and I touch them and they've coughed or sneezed on their clothes or whatever, they've sneezed and then the cough is out there and the sneeze is out there. So when I come into contact with that cough or sneeze, I'm likely to get COVID-19. Another thing is directly through coughing or sneezing. So a person who has COVID-19, if they sneeze and cough directly to us and those the cough particles get to us, we might get COVID-19. So by the fact that you're wearing a mask does not mean that you have the sole protection against COVID-19. This is something I have observed for a very long time as I've moved around. For example, let me just show you using this my Kitenge mask. For instance, I'm putting on this mask this way, right? Well, I have the mask. Then I greet somebody and I have the particles on me. Then I come back and touch the mask. For instance, I touch a surface that has the COVID-19 particles and I come back and touch my mask. That mask is even risking your life more than the COVID-19 itself, because that is how that virus is going to spread. So number one thing that you have to do when you put on that mask, ensure that that mask is also clean, because it can carry the particles even more than your hands can carry, because you'll be moving the particles to yourself. So you find that that mask even endangers your life more than you would not have it on. Another thing is when you wash your hands, you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds, 20 good seconds. You can sing happy birthday as you wash your hands. Wash in between the fingers, between here. That virus could be hiding somewhere in between these fingers. So ensure that you also wash in between the fingers and extend even up to the wrists like this. And that has to be with soap and running clean water, not water that you use to wash utensils, not water that you use to wash clothes is what you use to wash your hands. You have to wash with running clean water. It doesn't, well, in your house, if you do not have running water, you will take a jug, wash your hands in a basin like this with water in that basin, then take that jug, pour water on your hands and wash them like this. If you have to sanitize your hands, for example, the ones who go into vehicles and they are going to work, sanitizing your hands means that every time you touch a surface, because you don't know who else has touched that surface on that mat you're getting in, you do not know. And right now, according to the government guidelines, actually treat anybody you meet as a suspect or as a patient for COVID-19, because we don't know how far the virus has spread. So anytime you touch those surfaces, because it's almost close to impossible to avoid touching those surfaces. For example, in a mat, when you get in like this as you touch the surface. When you sit down like this as you touch the surface. Have a sanitizer in your bag. As you touch those surfaces, you take your sanitizer and sanitize your hands. Even as you leave the mat, I'm so very sure you'll be touching those surfaces. As you touch them, come back, take your sanitizer, sanitize your hands. For all of us, I mean, let's keep safe. I want to see you after COVID-19. I know you also want to see me after COVID-19. The only way we can come out of this pandemic alive is by ensuring that we adhere to the World Health Organization guidelines. Number one is, if you have to put on a mask, ensure that that mask is kept clean. You would walk around with the virus today, take the mask again, put it on tomorrow, and it still has COVID-19. Until 14 days, that's when you'll realize, oh, I had COVID-19. So ensure you keep safe. In this period, take care of your loved ones, take care of those small children. I have made observations that people are taking care of themselves, but they're not taking care of these small children. They play around the estates, they touch surfaces, they touch mud. If you're not able to keep them in the house, anytime they go outside, sanitize their hands. Anytime they come in, sanitize their hands, wash their hands, teach them how to wash their hands, and that will be okay for all of us. Otherwise, I wish you the very best. I want to see all of you alive after COVID-19, because it is just a pandemic that has hit us at this particular time, but I know we are going to come out alive. Above all, keep praying. Let's pray for the whole world. Let's pray for USA that has recorded very many deaths as per now. Let's pray for Italy. Let's pray for China. Let's pray for all the other countries that are having this pandemic in large numbers, and especially our country, Kenya. I want to see all of you alive after COVID-19, and that's why I'm doing this for all of you. Keep safe, take care of your loved ones, and it will be well for all of us. Thank you, and bye bye, Taurus.